Today on Clearing the Clutter Inside and Out, we are talking about a year from now. What are you doing right now that you would like to stop? Where in your life do you desire to see a big change? Do you have the motivation to make whatever you desire happen? Let's continue our month focusing on hodgepodge. Are you ready to clear your clutter and share your gifts with the world? Every Tuesday at 1 p.m., join me on Clearing the Clutter Inside and Out as I teach you how to navigate the waters to declutter your life, get organized, and become more mindful. I'm an award-winning professional organizer, author, and certified life coach, and I destroy the box and examine clutter in all areas. Every episode, I'll give you take action steps that you can easily apply to your life. Come on, let's get started. Hey everyone, happy 200th episode to Clearing the Clutter Inside and Out. I cannot believe it, 200 episodes. Thank you to all of you that tune in, whether it's Stitcher, iTunes. Thank you for those of you that watch the videos on YouTube. I really appreciate it. The podcast continues to grow. For my 100th episode, I put together a compilation of different clips. This is going to be on the short side, and actually maybe my shortest episode ever. And the reason why is I really desire for you to take action. If you've been listening but haven't been taking action, I'm hoping that this podcast will perhaps light a fire. A friend of mine asked this question on Facebook. A year from now, what habit will you wish you had started today? And I was like, ooh, I like that. My response was yoga and stretching because I've really felt my age this year and I'm about as limber as wood. Ended up having a great conversation. This is someone from high school and other people chimed in and said, do it, you'll notice a difference. I ask you, a year from now, what habit will you wish you had started today? I chose to play around with this a little bit and have some fun. So here are some other possibilities or questions you may want to ask yourself. What do you need to start today to have accomplished in a year? I'm choosing to play with this a little because maybe there's a habit that you don't want to form, or you're trying to break a habit, and we're going to be discussing that in another podcast this month. Here are some other possibilities and questions you may choose to ask yourself. What clutter do I want to be rid of a year from now? Remember, don't limit that to physical. Is it in health like me? Relationships? Emotional clutter? Mental clutter? How about spiritual or energetic clutter? Are you anxious? Do you feel exhausted? Are you constantly stressed out? Do you feel like you are losing your mind? Are you ready to get your life back? Go to reawakenyourbrilliance.com to learn how I can support you in getting your life back on track. How do I want to be organized a year from now? My home office, my kitchen, for school. In what ways do I choose to be more mindful a year from now? Begin a meditation practice, be more aware of my shortcomings. What would I love to be doing a year from now? Do I want to be on my honeymoon? Traveling abroad? Have a house full of pets? Where do I choose to be a year from now? Advancing in my career? Living in another state? Owning my own business? If nothing immediately comes to mind, that's okay. Marinate on this for a while. Next, I'm going to reframe some questions as a way that might support you in finding an answer. What is driving me nuts? What do I long for? Who doesn't make me feel good or isn't supportive? What really gets me down? What do I complain about a lot? Once you figure out what you desire to be doing a year from now, move forward and take action. All of the episodes I did in January are geared towards making your goals a reality. Revisit those if you're feeling a little stuck about how to proceed. Also, think about what is going to motivate you to change. Is it a high school reunion to lose weight? I have to be honest, that wasn't enough to motivate me. Some health concerns got me to count calories and get my butt to the gym to lift weights. Think a little deeper with your motivation. What's your plan on the days you don't want to work on your goals? What will keep you motivated for the short term and the long term? Who can support you and what types of support do you need to put in place? Finally, I am a huge fan of writing it down. Our brains are meant to be creative, solve problems, have fun, and not remember everything. If we don't write it down, it probably won't get done. Remember, check out those episodes from January. I purposely made this episode super short because I want you, as soon as you're done, getting off and doing your take actions. Take actions from today's podcast. What do you want to be different a year from now? Create a game plan to make it happen. What will keep you motivated when things get boring or you're tired of whatever comes up? Find a way to keep track of your progress. On our next episode, we are talking about being prepared for an emergency. Go out, clear the clutter to create the life you choose, deserve, and desire. Are you ready to live a more joyful and fulfilling life? Sign up for our newsletter at reawakenyourbrilliance.com and receive a free copy of 10 Steps to Clearing the Clutter Inside and Out. If you enjoyed today's episode, I would love it if you would rate and review the show because it really helps us in the search ranking. See you next Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Remember, when you clear your clutter, you can create the life you desire.